What up, my poker peeps? It's the Hatter. And in this hand, this will be the first hand coming from our 50 NL 10K hand challenge that we're starting up. And as you can see, we have pocket threes on the button. And this is an interesting spot. This online game I'm playing in, I mean, there's just so many call stations and stuff. So I'm not saying they're bad players, but they're just very passive. And then they overplay a lot of stuff on the flop and post flop. So we're going to jump right into it, and I'm gonna get y'all's thoughts on it because it's definitely a weird dynamic. Sort of plays like your local 1-2 game around noon. So under the gun, limps in, under the gun 2 folds, low jack folds, high jack folds, cut off limps. All right. So here's the situation. The first thing is, if I raise here and open up, or if I open up the pot here, everybody's on a call. That's just what they do. So I don't really want to balloon a pot with pocket threes, but it sucks to just limp in. But I'm going to go ahead and do it on the button. And if I flop a set, I mean, like I said, a lot of these people will overplay their hands. So that's sort of my thoughts here, but it's really table dynamics. So I limp in, small blind fold, surprisingly, and then the big blind, he's going to check. So we're only going 4 ways, so that's pretty good. And we flop bottom set on king, queen, 3, which is a good situation here. But I mean, when no one opening up the pot, I mean, it's hard to believe that they'd have something like king, queen, ace, king, anything like that. Kings or queens shouldn't be a thing here. So we definitely have the best hand, but there is a lot of draws. They could have jack 10, jack 9, 10, 9. I mean, all these things, these people are going to chase every draw. It's part of the dynamic at this table where I'm playing. So big blind, he's going to go ahead and check. Under the gun's going to check. Cutoff's going to check. And like I said, these people, they love to chase stuff, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to charge the max, because if anyone has a king, they're going to stay, even though I thought they would lead right here with a king or a queen. But I'm really thinking one of them's going to have at least a draw or just be curious. So I go ahead and I bet pot. And a big blind calls, under the gun folds, and the cutoff folds. So now we're heads up, and now I'm thinking that he probably has some type of draw. So when the 10 of spades comes off, this is not really the best card, because now jack 9 comes in, ace jack comes in, but ace jack really shouldn't be a thing. The hand I'm really worried about now is jack 9. He's going to go ahead and check, and I'm going to go ahead and go half pot right here. I'm trying to feel to see what he has. And when he just makes the call, now I'm pretty sure the way this plays, he never has jack 9 here. So the 6 of diamonds comes off on the river. This is a complete brick, and this is where things get a little weird. I check, or he checks, excuse me. And I'm going to go ahead and bet 647. And now he decides to make a big raise. All right. Like I said, this just does not make no sense. I mean, jack 9, especially with the backdoor spades, unless he has jack 9 of spades exactly, I really don't see him just trapping on the turn. And honestly, players right here, they don't really trap much. So now I'm thinking about what he could have. So now I'm thinking that maybe he has a jack, and he's trying to just block me and try to bluff me off the hand. Either way, if somehow, I mean, there's a lot of 2 pairs that he could have now. Who knows? He could have like queen 6, something like that. You just never know, because he's in a big blind. He could have anything. So if he has the straight, he has the straight. I think about just jamming it, but only better is going to call. So I decided to go ahead and call. I mean, there's no way I'm going to fold this hand, not with this type of table dynamics and this player type. So I go ahead and call and hold my breath, see what he's going to show here. And he shows down king 8 of diamonds. So as y'all can see, this is sort of, I mean, it's a good spot that I'll be playing. So, I mean, this is just the kind of hands, but what do y'all think pre-flop? I mean, is that the best way when you're playing at a table like this? Y'all let me know. All right. See y'all tomorrow. Hatter out.